The title basically says it all. Originally, this video was going to be about finding an astrologist channel that is just absolutely bonkers, but it turns out the community is actually normal. What? I know. I noticed that a lot of them kept promoting their website. So I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the websites and see if I can find something juicy. Juicy f***ing shit. Juicy shit on their f***ing website. And while on their websites, I noticed all of them had consultations, and then my monkey brain popped off. And I had a boner. Now, a lot of these consultations were expensive as f***. We're talking $200 to $300 for 30 minutes to 1 hour. I was like, bro, I should have been milking my fans through Patreon earlier. Now, I scrounged around for an affordable option. That's when I stumbled upon this sweet, sweet little man, Scarlet Moon, baby. His price, $70 for 30 minutes. Hey, not bad. His videos, not bad. His power crystal bust down. Take all my money. Set up an appointment the next day, and you had to write 2 inquiries to help guide the consultation. The first one was about me moving to LA, and that was just kind of like filler. The meat was in the second inquiry. The second inquiry was about my derfing career. What, Josh? What is derfing? You're not a cool kid? You don't know what that means? Grow up. Derfing is dry humping. I wrote a fake backstory on me trying to get my derfing career off the ground on Pornhub, and then I was ready for him to guide me along this path. And you know what? I wouldn't want anyone else other than Scarlet Moon talking to me about a derfing career.
Hey, what's up? Hello? Hi, how's it going?
Hi, is that Josh?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
We start off with a little technical difficulty, which kind of f***ed with my vibe and his vibe, but it was chill after that.
No. I was just gonna say something like, just based on what you wrote here and everything like that. I'm not gonna judge you on what you do. Do what you want to do. Do what you gotta do. And do what you like to do. One of my favorite clients, she used to do, bodywork and porn.
Honestly, this threw me off quite a bit. I was hoping to get him in the uncomfortable situation, but I guess for his work, this is just a normal day in the office.
Believe me, there is nothing you could say that is going to be the craziest thing I've actually done a rating on. I've had people calling me from motels because they were driving to New Jersey from Mississippi to find their soulmate, and they were told their first name was Matthew. I've had crazy people. Do not worry.
I feel like I can make a difference because the thing that I'm doing, it's not exactly like traditional. It's this thing called derfing. It's like dry humping in a way. So I was thinking like that would be like a good opportunity to go into since not a lot of people are doing that. It could even be solo, Like it doesn't have to be with another person. Like it could just be me and like, a pillow or something.
Baby, one of the things that gives me hope for love in the future is that there's a fetish market for everything. I'm sure you'll be okay.
He also just gives some background information on my astrology profile. A lot of the words he uses, meanings, all that kind of flies over my head. I don't know jack shit about astrology.
You say you're new to astrology. I don't know if you've seen your chart before. Just to confirm, yeah, you're an Aquarius sun, moon at very, very late Virgo, and you are Sag rising.
And also he gives clarification on what an astrology reading is, just in case you were kind of think this is a fortune telling.
When people ask about astrology, it's not about, fate and what's that. It's about taking advantage of the weather.
I then told him about how everyone in my life is against me because of my taboo career path in derfing, so I had to turn to astrology and get a load of this absolute king's response.
End of the day, love wins out, right? It may be a weird, difficult couple of years, but you can make something work. They can see that you work hard, and even if they don't understand, they see that you're a hardworking person, and you're contributing to society, and you're leading a good life, and it's not like you're selling crack. Okay, all right?
He also brought up another astrological technique where it's like geolocation and all that. So he's able to see how you would fare in like different countries or areas of a country and like how it helps your vibe, all that mumbo jumbo, when I'm just thinking, where are the damn Latinas, Scarlet Moon, bro?
You do have sort of a, more international chart. Most people with the North Node in the ninth house don't end up spending all their time living in their country of origin.
How about like any like Mexico or Spain? You know, Latinas and all that stuff. Like, I think that would really mix well.
No, hey, that's fine with me. I mean, it's, I'm more into, men. So it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna get offended. I mean,
Well, you could be in a Latino man too or something like that. I don't know, yeah. But like, huh?
Fine. You've actually got a great deal of support there, actually. Funny enough, if you really wanted to go down to South America, and just, go and find, Latinas wherever you could, Bolivia actually has your sun on your ascendant. You would be very popular in Bolivia and in Argentina.
This whole thing was like an hour and 15 minutes, which he graciously extended from 30 minutes just because he's such a good guy and he didn't have an appointment and he said I was new to this, so he's like, hey, I'll just do it free of charge. $70 for the 30 minutes, but I'm going to give you an hour 15, so God bless to him. But this is what I was waiting for. 30 minutes in, and we finally get to the focus of derfing instead of moving to LA, which was a filler inquiry.
Your Pornhub idea is actually like workable. It is. I don't know if you're like maybe testing the waters with it right now, but
I've just filmed like a little bit, but I haven't put it out yet. But I've just been kind of like preparing, kind of learning like Adobe Premiere and like all that, trying to, get things right.
Oh damn. Okay. You're really getting into it. Okay. I was like, hey, check you out. The new moon that's coming up here in early August, end of July, on the 31st of July, it's falling in your 8th house. That's the area that talks about self-employment. So for those of us who make videos, that's important to us.
This is where some of the astrology reading vibe kind of fell off and it kind of turned into a marketing 101 class. But the thing was, he was genuine about deploying a strategy to get my career off the ground.
My first thought about this is that Instagram might actually be a good alternative. At least from the details that you're giving me, Instagram would be cool with this. If you think about, wait, a still, just a picture. You can make it look hot. You can make it look good. Pictures of you, clips from your stuff. Put those pictures up, circulate them, and you'll watch people coming through, and you'll get all kinds of random people. So they'll be like, wow, this guy looks really fit. I'm gonna follow him. And then, they'll just figure it out later.
And then he hits me with these bars.
Because here's the thing, don't get found, get seen. Like if there was a level just under softcore is what I'm assuming this would, like it's just, yeah. Softcore, pillow core. Oh, take that. Hashtag remember me.
It circles back to astrology when he gives me a fair warning that I'm going to be discovered by the wrong people. And what he kind of meant by that is like, it could be family or someone close to me and they'll get the wrong impression or there'll just be conflict started from it. So that's why he's giving advice on doing everything right and strategizing so that it's presented to them best way possible and people who are out of the loop will have a better first impression and understanding of it.
The thing for you though with Jupiter, especially after Jupiter turns direct in August, it's going to be forming a square to your Mars. Now here's the thing, that might put you in a place where you are discovered before you're ready to be discovered. You have to be okay with that. If you go into this where it's like, okay, we just got a picture of a guy, or we got pictures of a guy like dry humping some girl in his underwear, or whatever's gonna happen, or he's, showing, where he's showing us his ass in underwear and he's humping a pillow and we don't know what's going on. That's gonna be like not the intro you want to make.
He also kind of foresaw everything working out and like this career really popping off.
Because I'm looking at your chart, and by the time we actually get in to the end of this year around Christmas, we've got this solar eclipse new moon falling in your 1st house, which is connecting to your Jupiter in your 3rd. And that's kind of interesting because now we have generated significant public interest. You're not just actually doing this, but you've actually have people like who want to talk to you about it. this is where it's almost like, oh wait, whoops, we started a trend. I think you have an interesting idea. I think that it could actually go really well. And by the looks of your chart, you're about to actually begin a nice incline here, especially after Christmas, which means that the tease needs to start now.
10,000 likes and this pillow gonna make me act up.
I'll be frank. In the beginning, when I saw this, there was a part of me that wasn't necessarily like, again, judging, but I was like, this kid's young, and he's getting into a situation where I've seen a lot of people go down the tubes in this world, in this industry. You know, not video industry, but, you know, again, porn industry. So I was like, shh.
He really did care about my well-being despite me memeing this whole consultation. And I actually felt a little bad about it throughout the whole thing. Like, this guy takes his inquiries seriously no matter what they are. His help goes beyond astrology to just personal advice at times. In the end, I actually thoroughly enjoyed this whole experience. Don't take it as me shitting on astrology and degrading it. But hey, Scarlet Moon is a real stand-up guy. I appreciated all his genuinity in the face of my dumbass bullshit. If you're watching the Scarlet Moon, don't take this in bad spirit. I really did appreciate you. I'd maybe do this unironically for $70. It was just that cool. And I'll leave his channel in the description and his website so you could check it out. Give him $70. Say Josh sent you, but don't tell him that I memed him hard and maybe embarrassed him. I don't know. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. You know you want to turn on notifications.